Hey YouTube, it's Michael VSG here. This will be my second video for today. I wanted to get in on the topic that several people have been talking about. Not sure who started it, but talking about your breaking point. I have several breaking points, I believe. If that makes sense to y'all, it makes sense to me. One of them is when my granddaughter was born, about the time she was being born, I really looked at myself really hard as, you know, how long am I going to be in this child's life? I mean, at 400 plus pounds, you know, it's not very likely that I'm going to be around much. And not going to be able to be around, or, you know, while I am around, you know, play with her, get down on the ground and play, and, you know, and have her have a fat grandpa or pawpaw. It's really made me really think, you know, hey Michael, you really need to do something. And that's when I really started looking into weight loss surgery and stuff. And then shortly after she was born, I was here at work and by myself, and I fell down. And I just tripped over my own 2 feet. I wasn't hurt or anything, but I couldn't get up. Here I am, gobby fat, laying on the ground, crawling over to a machine to pull myself up on. No, that's not how I want to be. And I had talked to my dad, and he had said some stuff, and I'd really considered starting, you know, really considered having weight loss surgery after that too. That was in May of 2012. And I went to a seminar, and I talked to a few doctors, trying to decide if I wanted to have lap band or, you know, VSG. And then all of a sudden, in the 1st of July, the end of June, 1st of July, bam, I'm in the hospital. I had a week of agony and pain. I had a bad cramp in my leg. Thought it was just a cramp, wouldn't go away. Then I had breathing problems and went to the emergency room finally, and ended up having a blood clot from my hip to my ankle in my right leg, and some of it had broke loose and went and showered my lungs with clots. Was in the hospital like 10 days. A couple of those days I don't even remember. I really almost died. Released from the hospital with a handful of pills, blood thinners, cholesterol pills, you know. I was on portable oxygen for a while, had an oxygen machine at home. I mean, it was just horrible. So then I, you know, really set my mind saying, okay, as soon as the doctors will let me have surgery, I'm going to have surgery. And, you know, that, after getting sick this summer, I mean, I realized how fat I was and how unhealthy I was, and what that was doing to me, everyone around me, my kids. You know, I looked at myself as a major embarrassment to my kids. I don't think my kids would ever say that I was an embarrassment to them, because I don't think they're that rude. I mean, they're teenagers, you know, they can be rude. But I don't think they're that rude to say that, hey, you're an embarrassment. You're so fat, gobby, ugly, nasty. But that's how I felt, and that's what I told myself. I mean, I couldn't help them out the way I needed to, the way I wanted to, with, you know, with like their projects this year, and, you know, and all that's going to change. That's on top of me wanting to do this for myself. I'm doing this for my family, my granddaughter, my future grandkids, you know, my 3 kids I have now. I'm doing this for them and for myself. I mean, I don't want to be the fat guy no more. I want to be the one that helps them, that runs around with them, that plays with them, that chases them. Those were my breaking points. Is when I actually looked in the mirror and looked at myself laying in a hospital bed going, you've got to do something. So, that's a little bit about me, and that's my breaking point. Excuse me. I'd like to hear some more people's breaking points. I really encourage everyone that subscribes to me to do a video on their breaking points. You know, just open up and let people know, you know, why you decided to what made you go ahead and do this. Look forward to seeing all your videos. Talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great day.